Yes, Etsy people. Then we're back again with another fabuloso video. This one's amazing. This one's about the adult coloring book niche. We're gonna look at some fantastic, profitable ideas that you can do right now, and then we're also gonna be looking at some couple of gems as well. But yeah, if you love digital product stuff, creating, researching, listing, and all of that mad Etsy stuff, then please hit a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and please share, because you know what? Some people need that knowledge too, you know. Don't keep it to yourself, because that's what we do right now. Anyways, let's get going with this madness. Anyways, we're on the adult coloring book niche. And let me tell you something about these books. The whole point of having an adult, I mean, some people think, what, adult coloring books? What do you mean? Well, I'll tell you one thing, they're relaxing, you know. They're really relaxing. When you're stressed and you had that long day and you're looking at the listings and some things are not selling, or you're just getting stressed in general, or life's just bringing you down, or the weather's dead, or something's going on, or, you know, anything could be happening, or you're driving and someone's just cutting you up and they're not even being nice. Boy, you know what it's like. Life's a misery sometimes. But you know what? We got to lift our heads and keep going. And sometimes these coloring book niches can make you feel good. You know, a little relaxing thing. You know, get your coloring pencils out and start drawing out. And I tell you one thing, they can be quite popular because everyone needs to relax these days. Life's too stressful. So, what kind of coloring books are good? Like, look. There's all kinds of good coloring books, you know. People like people like different types, by the way. But I tell you what it is, the ones that do well are the kind of mandala ones, mandala and floral coloring pages. So I'll just very quickly. I mean, it's a bestseller, boom. I mean, I'm just gonna touch on it very quickly, right? This is mandala, right? Mandala. For those of you that don't know, these mandala they're called mandalas because actually, this is a sort of pattern, a sort of design style, which is actually very, very like relaxing. Now you can imagine that they have these sort of intricate designs, these mandalas, so almost like designs within designs, and they're really nice. You know, I mean, I like drawing myself, and I find myself when I do draw on mandalas, they are actually very relaxing because they're actually different segments, and you can color different parts. They're very nice. So these are what's called as mandalas, and you know, you'll find these mandalas. You can actually get animal print mandalas, so not just kind of floral looking ones. There's many different types of these, by the way. But you know, this is a bestseller. It's a 50-page mandala coloring book. I think I might have done a book on a designed one. I don't know. Check out my coloring playlist on designing coloring books using Midjourney AI. So yeah, this is what that is, the mandalas, right? Really cool, and that's a very popular one for adults for sure. Another one that is popular was the florals, and they're kind of, I wouldn't say similar, but you know, they have this element of this kind of natural element where this is what people want. People want to get close to, kind of be stress free and be close to kind of nature in a sense. Again, these have similar sort of patterns, but I guess more natural sort of shapes. There you go. You got some flowers there. This looks definitely more natural. So the florals and the mandalas are probably the most popular within the adult coloring book world. That's what I can see. That's what I believe. Now, there's some other ones as well which people do like, and it's this affirmation kind of idea, this kind of positivity, being positive, more positive affirmations. Again, it's this kind of thing. They're all kind of linked to kind of stress-free living, you know, or being positive in life. Stop existing and start living, my right? Do you see that one? Don't think, just do it. Yeah, don't think, just do it. Do it now, my. So these positive affirmations, we know positive affirmations are very good, motivational, and it keeps us kind of going, inspiring, whatever it is that we want to do. And in the background, what's interesting about these ones is they got this kind of florals, which is nice. Again, so it's that kind of quotes, motivational quotation stroke, natural designs, stress-free, nature, in the background. You know, again, this is a kind. I like this because it's kind of combination, because people do like affirmations in general, and I'm talking about across all design niches, right? You know, what's really interesting about when you start delving into design is that you see many things cross over quite a lot. So I believe that these are the kind of interesting ones, you know, and it goes into the kind of people get into the kind of mindfulness, if you like, the mindfulness. This is actually called a mindful coloring book, and they've done a combination here, which is also quite interesting. They've done a word search, so it's a relaxing thing, but also you get a sort of a mind working your mind with a little word search to do with it. That's interesting. So I think where the nuggets are, where the golden nuggets is trying to combine. I do believe if you can combine some of the things that people are looking for, then that would help. And there's also this thing I'm starting to see where people are doing more niche related coloring books for the adults. So I'll show you this one. This appeared, but it's got 20 views, right? And it's a nurse coloring book, right? So if you look at it, I watched the video. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. Defibrillation can thrill you with one touch. Right. That's talking about that machine, that defibrillator that they use in hospitals. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Okay. While that is correct, it is not the most correct. Okay. I can tell you if you are on too many drugs or not enough. Okay, so this is kind of a kind of humor stroke nurse niche stroke florals in the background to relax you. That's the kind of combo they're going for. Very, very interesting. But what stood out to me is that, you know, niches that are in other things like tumblers. So nurse tumblers are quite popular, by the way. They're pretty good. They sell quite well. And I did a video on maybe not specifically tumblers, but the nurse niche clip arts as well. So crossovers can happen, guys. So, you know, it might be a case of doing maybe a profession like teachers, right? Okay, so you know, there's some interesting one. Like I said, this one's another bestseller. Again, it's that floral kind of coloring book, and I can imagine these being very popular. You know, look at this. These are really nice. These are slightly different. These are very like natural looking flowers. There's a grayscale to them as well. But you know, these are quite good. Look at that. It's a bestseller, 20 plus basket. So this is the kind of idea. Now let's actually get into the money aspect. Let's see which ones are actually making that cash, man. I mean, it's all well and good looking at these ones that are popular, but which ones are making that real cash? Anyways, let's get into EVERBEE, my go-to research tool, the one I call EVERBEE to find all my gems. Check out free access. You'll see it in the description right there. This is what I'm going to start analyzing now, right? So I'm going to go to product analytics through EVERBEE. And then I'm going to start looking at which ones are actually making the dough. Which one's making cash, man? You know what I mean? That's what we're here about. We want to find out. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So this is a 1-month-old listing. Listen, I got to look at this. This is a 1-month-old listing. I like looking at recent listings because they've done something correct. That is a crazy one. That has got a 43.78 average conversion. That's actually amazing. This conversions like this, you don't see this often. $4,225 per month it's making. It's crazy. It's a 1-month-old listing. That's mad. Let's look at this listing because this listing is on fire, man. This listing is smashing records. And it's not even on a sale, people. This is not on a sale. But I'll tell you why. This is is this a physical one? This is physical. Yeah, this is physical. Okay, this is why it's making the cash. This is an actual physical, all hand drawn, these little design coloring books. They're actually quite intricate, man. Right? That's interesting. But it's good to understand and see what sells, right? I mean, it's a really nice angle. Got beautiful designs, by the way. Very, very small, but very, very detailed, right? So this is a physical handmade, it says coloring book. They send you out this actual book itself, right? But, you know, it's making crazy money. Really good. But let's go into the ones that are like, let's say, easier to do, AI driven, quick pages that you could actually do, right? And, you know, I like to see. So I'm going to go and focus on the ones that are quite, you know, these kind of more adult related ones, because sometimes the search results might give me all sorts. So let me just find the ones that we are related to, the adult kind of coloring book. I'm just touching on this listing, right? So 1 month old listing. I've just seen this listing. It's a whole shop access one, but it's a whole shop of coloring book, mega book access. And I keep talking about this, right? Do you remember I've done a video on bundles, right? And there's one thing I will say is that unlimited access, shop access is a fantastic one. So what you do is you create yourself smaller bundles of coloring books, right? So you can see with this seller, what they've done is, I'll show you. They've done small bundles, okay? They've done small bundles of coloring books. So this is what I'm saying. They've done, like, you can see these kawaii dinos, kawaii farming. They're kind of specified on kawaii, actually, by the looks of it. Kawaii space. So kawaii style dog. I mean, this is not adult per se. It's not really adult coloring books, I would say. But it gives you an idea about what you would do is, what's interesting is you can create bundles within niches, right? And then after you create your bundles, you give access to a whole shop access, which these guys have done, right? And then you can also get more money on that. I did a video specifically on this, and whole shop access is a fantastic way to, you know, quadruple even more your income, right? It can happen that way. So this is a coloring book mega bundle of all past and future coloring pages that you get. Amazing, man. But look, I mean, you know, you might think, oh, I don't want to give that away, but listen, it makes really good money. Look at that, 1,337. They've only listed this a month ago. All right. Sorry, that was just a side note, but let me just go ahead and get you the. So let me show you this one. This one's a adult Christmas coloring book. So this was geared for Christmas, basically. It was listed 4 months ago, ready for Christmas. Okay, it's making $500 per month. So actually, gearing your coloring books for Christmas is a good one. Now, this one is I mean, just to give you an idea of the niche, right? Having something towards Q4, Christmas, even adult related for Christmas, for Halloween, Q4, for Easter is a really nice angle to do. So do think about doing an angle. Now, this one is actually a physical one that is sent. However, look, you get ideas from what you see. So, I mean, you could definitely create this using AI, but definitely if you're going to go into the adult coloring book niche is to think about doing coloring pages for times of the year, for Q4, for you know, those specific times, because there's a swell of people looking for these, especially during those periods, because obviously a lot of shoppers come on during that period, a lot more shoppers. So it's definitely worth doing. You're going to have those in your store to have Christmas related adult pages, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day. You know, think about times of the year that people buy. Very important, I think, to do that. I mean, that's $500. It is a physical one that they send out, so you got to take that into account. That was just another side note. I mean, look, this one's another adult one. Again, these are not physical one, but again, it's this Christmas related one, adult ones as well. So you can see that these adult ones, these Christmas related adult ones do quite well, because this one's making almost $500, I think. How much is this one making? So you can actually create these using Midjourney AI, say for example, and get them ready listed for Q4, possibly. Obviously do it later, a bit later on. $480, only a 3-month-old listing. Yeah. And to be honest, some of these will sell all year round because people just like the look of those. You know what I'm saying? Here's another sort of coloring pages for autumn. Like I said, Q4 is a really good one to kind of do. Again, it's an adult kind of relaxing autumn style coloring ones. People love these. This is making like around $360 per month. Again, if you think about it, listings are about numbers. So if you're going to have an autumn one, you've got a Christmas one, all of these add up to actually make some really good income if you've got a lot of listings that are doing well. So here we have one of these mandalas. Okay, this is a 250. It's like quite a lot, right? I mean, look, these are quite cool. They can be produced really, really quickly, by the way. These are all just different kind of mandala designs. 250 pages in this one, can be very quickly done using AI. They are very, like I said, they are very popular, but in terms of like commanding money, you know, this one makes typically around $245 per month, 4-month-old listing. It is on a sale as well, so you got to take that into account. You know, so if you're looking at, I mean, that's 245. You got to look at a numbers game. You got to have like different mandala styles, maybe animal mandalas, and like it's a numbers game with this. So if you're making like $200-300 per listing and you're doing 5 listings, you know, that's where you're seeing where the money adds up. So it's definitely about volume of listings, especially within this niche. But also it's diversifying and making sure you have your Christmas ones, you got your Halloween ones, because those make really good money as well. And actually they don't just sell only in Christmas, they can sell all year round. But there's also these affirmation ones. This one's be kind to your mind. So this is making $252 per month. Let's just very quickly have a look at this one. Again, it's an adult coloring page with a slightly different one. Again, this kind of mindful coloring book. Oops. Here's another one. It's making about $272 per month. It's on a sale as well right now. And again, this one's slightly different. They have like 100 outdoor coloring pages. Sorry. You know, you got to think about what adults like. They like the outdoors. Maybe they might like nature, bit of affirmation. These are just simply minimalist 30 coloring page landscape, and they're making money as well. You know, digital downloads. They're all digital downloads. Quite simplistic as well, minimalistic pages, right? But people also want that. Sometimes they don't want a really busy page to be working on. But again, this is decent. This is making around, what is it again? $272 per month. So a few different ideas. These are like more outdoorsy kind of idea, right? Again, coming down to these whole shop bundles. Like I said, once you start creating different lots of smaller bundles of ideas, then you can actually do something like this. There's also this thing about dark and light version. There is a demand for people that want a lighter version and a darker version. So if you are going to produce this, do try to produce different versions, because it does help. Now this one, which has a massive, I mean, it's a whole shop bundle, right? 9,000 coloring pages. But what they've got is they've got various like niches, sub niches within it. All right, you got these garden fruits, waterfall, so quite relaxing ones. Animals as well, aliens, steampunk. They've got quite a lot of niches, but what they've done is they've bundled it all up into a whole shop access. But this whole shop access, like I said, it makes so much money. Look, it's an adults coloring book, grayscale coloring book, coloring sheet, $1,870 per month, 6-month-old listing, right? Really good, really good. Is on a sale right now, so you got to take that into account. But you got to imagine that the seller's probably selling these as, you know, smaller bundles or pages, individual bundles or books, and then they put it all in one. Look, botanical flowers, blooming fountain, carousel. So this is the way to go. This is the way forward. Find yourself some real niches, bundle up, and then actually eventually give it a whole shop access. I think that's definitely the way forward. That's how to kind of make that cash in the kind of adult coloring book realm, and that's how to do it, guys. So hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and I shall see you on the next video. Take care.